Welcome back to Sunday League Football, back again for another league game. This time we're away. Hang on a minute, another league game. Yeah, that's right, last week we had our first league game of the season. A lot of you probably didn't see that because it was out of the schedule. It wasn't on a Monday, it's uploaded on a Wednesday. So if you want to see that, you can check it out right here. So as I was saying, second league game of the season and we're away, this time to Lakeside. Now the only thing we know about this team is they've been knocking around in Division 1 for quite a few seasons. We've also been told they've got a brand new shiny kit, which is actually in the same design as ours. Good choice. As you can see, Kieran, who didn't feature last week, has turned up a little bit late. No, this isn't a walk of shame. He's just touched down in London town from Italy and then finds himself jumping straight into a Sunday League football match. Well done that man. And no nonsense either, straight into his football kit while the others do unorganised stretching. So whilst they do that, let's have a look at today's starting lineup. And it goes a little bit like this, in between the sticks on his birthday as well. It's Frank the Tank. Back three for today, we've got Aaron, Super Dan and Graham. Left wing back, we've got Knowlesy. Right wing back, we've got Scottish. In the middle, we've got Luke and Liam. Just ahead of them, slotting in from Italy, we've got Kieran. And then up top for today, we've got Too Good and Connor. Today's bench looks like this. It's only 3 from 5, consisting of Wayne, Tomo, Sam, Nick and Mike. So we're about ready to go at this point, and having seen all the players on the field, we've realised our opponents have turned up with just 10 men. So let's see how this one pans out. So first action of the game is for our opponents as number 17 plays it inside to 14 as he gets past Knowlesy and Luke there, makes his way towards Graham, gets past him as well, fires the shot, but that ain't going to be troubling Frank at this early stage. Here they come again now, 14 in the middle of the park, getting beyond Kieran there. Once again he shoots from distance and once again that ain't troubling Frank. Goal kick sent up towards Connor on the halfway line. He knocks it straight back towards Knowlesy where he's under pressure from number 9 over that far side. He wins it back though. Connor picks up the loose ball, threads it through to Kieran. He managed to get past the first man, under pressure from the second man, but gets beyond him as well. Gets round the keeper, rushes his shot though, and ends up sending that wide of the goal. Here we've got Connor and Knowlesy linking up once again over that far side. Connor putting the ball forward for Knowlesy. He sticks it into the box. It's over Too Good's head, but Scottish on this near side picks it up. He's under pressure from number 10 here, and he's being forced into that corner. 10 makes the tackle, and from here you don't really see what's going on. Couple of arms, couple of legs, but eventually we get sight of the ball. The Scottish wins it back, lays it off for Kieran here, who sends it into the box first time, but unfortunately, no one's on the end of it. Back down the other end now, and it's with number 7 for Lakeside as he gets the shot in there. Wayne and Sam are in the way, but it's Graham that blocks it, and the loose ball's picked up by Connor as he brings it away, up towards the halfway line, plays it forward for Too Good, who's in on goal at this point, 1-on-1 with the keeper, but out of nowhere, here comes number 14 from midfield, chasing back.
Finish. Tackle! Oh, what a tackle.
Lesson for you youngsters out there, never give up. And so the corner's whipped into the box by Knowlesy. On the end of that is Kieran, but he doesn't get enough power on that. That's an easy save for the keeper. But what is he doing here? Can someone explain? I mean, he can't be wasting time 11 minutes into this match. He's just simply gone down there. And he certainly didn't trip. This keeper's just chilling. And it's not even a hot day. What a strange, strange lad. Here's number 14 getting involved again. He's been everywhere in this game so far. Ball looks to be going out here, but he does keep it in. And here's another lesson. Full of lessons, these videos. Play to the whistle. Don't just stand there. Luckily, Super Dan didn't and won the ball back for us. We move on, and it's number 9 in possession for Lakeside here. Getting towards the halfway line and threading it through to number 16, who's in on goal here, but Frank's quick off of his line there to win the ball back. Around these parts, they call him Frank Neuer. Moving on now, we've got Kieran in the middle of the park, under pressure from 7. He sends it back to Aaron over that far side. It's a poor touch from him, and straight away number 17's on his case and wins the ball off him. He's quick enough to keep the ball in and then draws the tackle in from Aaron as he's on his bike. Down the wing now as he makes his way towards the byline. Sends it across goal, beyond Graham, beyond Dan, and then it's simply slotted home by number 10. 1-0 Lakeside.
I win! I win! Yes!
As you can see, Tomo's very happy with that goal. We actually had a little bet 5 minutes in who was going to be the first to score. We had the normal names knocking around, but Tomo decided to go for our opponents. And it's paid off too. He wins himself a Mars bar. Kick off. So as we all know, football's a bit of a psychological game. Knowing that you're up against 10 men, you start to assume things are going to happen rather than making them happen. And we've certainly underestimated our opponents today. Here's a cross from Connor here. Great control from Kieran. Overhead kick. That's cleared by our opponents. From one end to another now as Graham deals with this ball as that goes to Dan. He's got plenty of space. There's hardly any pressure on him from our opponents who have the 10 men, but they do have the lead. Will they be shutting up shop at this early stage of the game? Probably not a good idea as Liam pings a lovely ball forward onto that far side where Knowlesy is. He makes his way into the box, hits it first time, but that's over the bar. We move on and it's Scottish that plucks that one out of the air as he plays it forward towards Too Good. He's got men around him here, so he opts to go back towards Scottish. Scottish then takes on number 7 here and then spots a good run from Kieran on the outside. He's got space as he sticks that into a dangerous area, but no one is on the end of it. You can see the boys are starting to get frustrated. Good news is we've restricted our opponents to long range shots, whilst up the other end we've got more attacking options coming forward as Too Good puts it on that far side. Connor sticks it onto the edge of the box here for Luke. He hits that one first time, but that's wide of the goal. Pressure continues on that far side with Connor as he turns away from his man, plays it forward for Knowlesy. Knowlesy sticks it into the box first time, but that's cleared by number 4, only as far as Luke as he picks it up. Under pressure from 7, also 11 here, but he does well to get away from him, sticks it onto his left foot, fires it, deflected from number 4, and it's a slow-mo dive from that strange keeper. Opportunity for our opponents now as number 14 looks to get away from Liam. He does just that, and he sticks it down the line to number 17. Not enough pressure on him allows him to get the cross in here. Number 9's on the end of it. Free header as well. But rather than heading it towards goal, it's gone behind him. Scottish is there putting pressure on number 16 here as he plays it back to number 10. He opens up, fires it, but that's well wide. Back down the other end now, and it's a clearance from number 4 out towards Luke on the edge. He gets past number 14. Tackled by number 17 though. And the loose ball's out to Kieran, who blocks off number 10 here. Some might give that a foul. Referee hasn't in this case. And Kieran's left to simply jog forward as he looks for a man in the box. He goes towards the back post where Graham is, but he can't convert his header. And that's picked up by number 9 on that far side. Graham's on his case though as he sprints back and tries to win his possession. But in doing so, performs something you're more likely to see at a rugby match. Some call it a professional foul, but I call it £10 to Essex FA. 16 now, throwing it into 14, who's caused us problems in this game, and he continues to do so as he gets past Dan there. He's been taking players on for fun, and he's about to do the same as he makes his way into the box. He gets past Graham as well, but he's run that one out, and that's a goal kick. Here he is once again as he plays the ball to number 7. He brings it forward towards the halfway line, then threads the ball through to number 10. He's already got one goal under his belt. Is he going to go and get another as he looks to get beyond Scottish, but he commits the foul, and that's a free kick. The free kick's taken by number 7, but that's over the bar. He's 14 now on this near side, getting beyond Scottish, but he's not getting past Liam. Great tackle from him. Loose ball picked up by Connor. Connor then looks up and squares it to Nosey, who's in space, puts it onto his left foot, fires it. Cue unnecessary dive from keeper.
I believe I can fly.
Anyone see that keeper?
Final chance of the half now as Luke plays it through to Nosey. Perfect opportunity on his left, but he's decided to cut in and loses out. Well, that was crap. Not that we haven't had the chances, it's because we have. We just haven't played as a team. And you know full well, this is one of those games that you look back at the end of the season and think, if we'd have just won that, we might have done something. The only real positives we can take from this is we've still got 45 minutes to go. 45 minutes to sort it out, come back and win this game against 10 men. But before we do so, it's a last chance for you guys to help us out in the Football Blogging Awards. If you enjoy what we do and you appreciate the consistency of the Sunday League football series on YouTube, then be sure to vote for Palmers FC as your best video football blog. It's your last chance to do so as it ends today, the 26th of September. So if you can, take a moment to head into the description, follow the link and vote for us as your best video football blog. If you're on Twitter, it's even easier. Simply click the link and tweet, and that will count as a vote. Thank you very much in advance. Let's crack on with this second half. So where do we start? Let's start with the throwing over the far side, which is headed out by number 14. We just need to spare a thought for the amount of balls that are lost up and down the country on a Sunday. Some of the balls that are lost are human, but the majority are man-made from brands such as Nike, Adidas, and of course Mitre. But they don't get lost without a struggle. Balls are crucial to Sunday League, and in this case it's Scottish that leads the ball hunt and finds it. A happy ending to this story. Or is it? No, he's found a dead one from possibly weeks before. The ball hunt's back on as he scurries into the wilderness. It's been 10 seconds, but it's felt like a lifetime as Scottish emerges with ball in hand. Great news for balls up and down the country as he makes his way over the fence, takes the throw, and we crack on with the game. We move on, and it's Lakeside that has started the better in this half with number 9 as he turns Nosey and gets past Aaron there. Knocks it past Liam there into the path of 14, who slots it through the legs of Graham. 9's on the end of it with the shot, but that's an easy save for Frank. Up the other end, it's not the best of balls from Liam into the box. Easily cleared by number 4, picked up by Luke on the edge of the box. 7 sticks a boot in, Luke goes down, and that's a free kick. Free kick's taken with the left foot of Nosey.
I believe I can touch the sky.
He loves it, doesn't he? Meanwhile, number 14's causing more problems for us. He sticks it forward for number 16, but luckily Frank Well-Neuer is off of his line. Happy birthday, well done that man. Unfortunately for Frank, the clearance wasn't as good as it could have been, and it goes straight back to our opponents. This time it's number 17, tries to nutmeg Kieran here, fouls, but the loose ball's picked up by number 9 and gives it back to number 17. Nosey wins it back, but then 9 picks it up and plays it inside to number 7. As you can see, Mike's in the way, he's getting ready to come on in a minute, but in the meantime, that ball's stuck over the top to number 16. Frank's back off of his line. He collects the ball and he ain't happy with the forward there as he leaves a boot in, and here it is again, up close, naughty. But Frank's a tough guy. He'll be alright. Oh no, he won't. Oh yes, he will. Stop scaring us, Frank. So we're approaching the hour mark and it's time for a couple of substitutions. Mike's on for Too Good and Tomo's on for Liam. And it's Mike that's getting straight involved as he picks up the throw from Scottish over the far side, sticks it into the box. I don't know what's happening. Here we go. Header from Kieran, saved from the keeper, and that's over the bar for a corner. Corner sent into the box by Knowles. The keeper gets a hand to it, falls to Kieran.
Yes. Get the ball, go again.
I admire your honesty there, Kieran. Loving it. Kick-off. So straight from kick-off, our opponents come forward with number 16 as he looks to take on Dan there. Dan puts a shoulder in. The ref ain't happy with this one. That's a free kick on the edge of the box to our opponents. 7 steps up to take this one. It's over the wall.
Well, Frank.
Great save from Frank, but more importantly, what was this noise?
Hello? What the was that?
Aaron now at the back, playing it inside to Tomo, who picks it up on the halfway line. He spots Nosey on that far side. It's a lovely ball, Perlo-esque as he likes to call it. Nosey gets it under control with his head as he makes his way towards that byline. Number 10's on his case at the moment, but he does well to get around him. He makes his way into the box, fires it, but the lino says that that's gone off, and the referee takes his word for it. In the 68th minute, here's Tomo. Tell you what, there's been a lot of flying around today as Kieran wins the ball off the number 7. Gives it to Connor as he makes his way forward. We know he's quick as he makes his way over the halfway line, but he's under a lot of pressure from his opposite number here. Nick and Liam watch on. But he does well to get that ball into the box towards Michael. Number 2 cuts it out, but it falls back to Connor on the edge of the box. He then sticks it on the outside of his foot over the far side towards Scottish, who then gets it under control, plays it back to Kieran on the edge, who steps on it, falls the defender there, through to Mike.
Oh, fucking hell.
Poor Mike, he's been doing everything recently but hit the net as we come forward again. Scottish down the line to Mike, who's got space to play it into the box towards Kieran there. In space, holds it up, knocks it back for Mike, who hits it first time, but that one straight into the keeper's arms. Third chance in as many minutes now as Kieran once again picks up the ball. He plays it out wide towards Mike, makes his way towards the edge of the area, fires it with a right here, but that's well over the bar. As you can see, the number 10 and Nick's watching on there. He's calling for a sub. Looks like he's making his way on the field for Connor. And straight away he gets involved as Scottish wins the ball back there. Luke picks up the loose ball as he threads it through to Kieran. Kieran on the turn, plays it into the box towards Nick. Does well to get his body in front of number 7 there, hits it with his weaker left foot, and that's just past the post. We've really turned up the heat now. We're having a chance pretty much every minute as the goal kick's taken. Scottish sends it straight back on the volley. Decent volley as well, actually, as Mike brings it down. Great touch from him. Still bouncing, mind you, as he gets it onto the ground. Sees the option of Kieran running into the box. He hits it. That's another chance that flies over the bar. Whilst another hunt for a ball is on. Tuga's putting a small child into a bin, and then we're back on as number 9 picks up the ball on this near side. Luke does well to get the challenge in there. Loose ball's picked up by Kieran. Kieran gives it back to Luke. He then spreads the play over to that far side where Scottish is, and there's plenty of space for him to bring the ball forward. He's got a little bit of time to think about what he wants to do as he sends that ball into the box. On the end of it is Kieran with a head. That's a looping one over the bar. Time is severely running out if we're going to get anything out of this game as Nick sends the ball into the box. It bounces in favour of Mike here.
Oh, corner.
Yep, great save from the keeper there. Corner ball. The corner's sent into the box by Nosey, and once again the keeper's at it as he punches it clear. Time continues to run out as Tomo sends a long ball forward up the field towards Nick, and it's a good ball as well. This guy isn't called Frank Wellnoyer, but he is off of his line, and he does get the challenge in there. Not bad going. Nick's on the ball though, literally, as he throws that one into Mike. He takes a touch, then fires it with the right, but once again this keeper that was strange in the first half seems to be pulling out all the stops now. And we're not having any luck with the corners either. We can't clear the first post, and 7 clears it up the field. So we look to be running out of ideas at this point as Aaron plays the ball in the middle towards Dan. He then sticks it onto that far side, and you'll notice that our centre backs are moving forward. We're pretty much throwing everything at them at this point as Scottish plays the ball in towards Kieran, and he looks to be in at this point, but number 4 does well to put him off and send him towards the byline. He puts it back to Mike, who takes a touch. There's 3 or 4 players queuing up at this point. It goes beyond Dan in towards Nick.
Yes!
Well, there you go. We left it late, but looks like the attacking substitutions have paid off. And as we approach the 90, it's 2-1 to Palmer's FC. Kick off. Well into the 90 now as Frank sends the ball out to that far side where Tomo is. He has a little look up and then plays the ball down the line towards Mike. As he picks that one up, he hears the call from Luke. Nice back heel from Mike there, sending Luke into the box. Fires it.
Yes!
And they have it. Good play from the boys there. Feels like on the 80th minute we decided to wake up. But that makes it 3-1 to Palmer's FC now. Kick off and final whistle.
Yes. We all had bad days, Tom. We've all had bad days.
So there you have it. We get the win. By no means did we play well at all. And I guess if we haven't learnt the lesson already, never underestimate your opponent. Full credit to Lakeside for staying in that game for as long as they did. Definitely not looking forward to next time when they have 11 men. For those wondering, here's how the table looks just after 2 games. Don't take anything from this. There's a hell of a long way to go. Don't forget to vote on your man of the match in the poll above. And don't forget to head into the description below. Use the links to vote for us as your best video football blog. That is, of course, if you enjoy what we do. As always, thanks for all your support, and we will see you in the next one. Talking of eventually getting up.
Oh.
Now that's what you call a Palmer's FC sandwich. Now this, my friends, is your typical Sunday League injury scene. Usually started by someone, and in this case the ref, give him some air. Oh, he's got air alright. In fact, he's got plenty of air.